Unity Broadcasting.
Unity Broadcasting Television don't come for unify, sensitize, and inform Salon people home and abroad. Broadcasting TV don't come.
For developments now we country
Unify, sensitize, and inform we all.
For developments now we nation salon.
Unity Broadcasting TV don't come.
For developments now we country
Unify, sensitize, and inform we all.
For developments now we nation salon.
We now independent media house. We dey here for unify, sensitize, and inform. Sierra Leoneans home and abroad.
We dey here so for talk, but wetin dey happen? Political discussion.
You for know about salon politics.
Religious messages, entertainment self no go left again.
We no go left nothing again, no.
TV don't come.
For developments now we country
Unify, sensitize, and inform we all.
For developments now we nation side.
Hello, Sierra Leoneans. Good evening, good morning, and good afternoon, wherever una dey at this time. We've been promising and say there would never be a break in transmission. Unity Broadcasting, we are live in the city of Bo Town. Well, as we always tell una, the program, they always cancel una. Today na political history with Alpha Kutubu. Please, we want for make una share for we because until una know the network system right now, we dey inside the city of Bo. We want to make una share so that other people then can be part of political history today. Well, like I tell una, me na una host and presenter. Well, me na una host, Elizabeth Kefwe-Fabe Nilgembe. I get with me, Professor Kutubu, we go come for do in program. Just that we promise and we definitely do, and that there will never be a break in transmission. So, Professor, back to you, sir.
Welcome home. Well, I mean, such a pleasure for see you, out of the country. And waiting is very good, like you say, the program actually they continue, everywhere. So this now called the transatlantic, presentation. And we thank God, thank you today now on a beautiful blessed day today, Tuesday, March 15, 2022. Now Unity Broadcasting Kutubu Kuruma coming for do the usual presentation. I want to invite all of the listeners then who follow us then for later now. In fact, click a like we have a Facebook page we did it live, and also I invite you now also for join we WhatsApp group and the all forums. Just like Elizabeth talks say. We don't need any breaking transmission just because it's out of the country. So we decided to say at least we'll counsel. The first thing they talk about that today will be about this persistence in power failure in Salon. Historically, where you go back, where Salon in the 60s they go before the advent of APC, we not be get any of which they go to so power, failure. The reason for that, the integrity of the power machinery that we want that way totally uncompromised. Nobody know they play with them. Nobody know in the mess with them. We don't get no sabotage like we see a day like today. That mean they off the political radar. Nobody, no political party, no will say because no they in power. So to go do we go results to that in a day in sabotage like we see. Now we see under this administration, people that day in night out waiting and they do, then they go and they kind of compromise the integrity of the power supply at the place. The question is why did they do this? Then they do this so that the administration will look bad. Then they do them so that they say, oh, look, this government in power, they're not even able to supply electricity every now and then we get blackout. We not say that deliberately. We not one day see the opposition come neither and by Kuroma them, not even can they you them. nobody not come out go to say wait a minute. Then here where they go also is very bad, it's not good for the economy because there are people that depend on that for do a lot of things for promote and advance in commerce. They tell people that when you hamburg anything at the country in advancement, you are not doing President Bio. You are not. Until people get this off their mind, say what they do, so not to President Bio they do. Now they you self your interest nine in the Hamburg. Anyhow, we look at matter. Waiting we cut electric cable, how that will bring you back into office. So for younger to say, well, oh, you know what, we are not being able to bring electricity in the country. No, you cannot. You have to come up with other program. So actually, in point of fact, this now a deliberate work on APC and in the good number of people that waiting at that side when they work in the APC people. So there are two solutions where me get in mind way for you. One, just about for fire the top management at the place for fire them. Because when they fire the top management in the place from the chairman, general manager, all the people, they fire them at the place. Then the one they were involved in it, they will get for, they will get for, no now say, they put by to say, they say that breeze will not left Mataudo, it not go left, because they see, would have seen them, they don't fire the boss then. Because of the junior people, they would have not say, wouldn't your job in your party. So that is the first solution that fire, the top management at the place for fire them. That no. The next solution is going to be this. Waiting get for happen is that they really now get for because they could say waiting they happen a deliberate act. Deliberate act. So waiting for happiness, waiting will happen, let them put mechanisms in place, meaning that America also this so you get waiting they call them power station maybe, waiting will happen and they put one in there. Then nobody not go there. One in there. Nobody not for go there. So waiting will happen, therefore put one inside. Now therefore put live power at the place. So anybody will go to the place where you're not supposed for day, let it electrocute you. That the only solution. Let it electrocute people there. Because now so if you go like that day, even at the train station there, you know the worker at the line there. Pan the power grill them. Then they write and say danger. Then they put on there danger. So nobody no for go there, and anybody will go there where you not supposed for there the team for electrocution that how they say. Because one thing about Saloon, you need for set example by one or two people there. Where once they put live wire then at the place, in anybody will infiltrate the place, it will shock you. They kill one or two people, then they die. Then the rest of the people that will get the message say, oh no, this we not follow this because nobody know the gain out of this. So to me, that the solution that one for fire the top management because that they last over them years so that they know they exercise a managerial responsibilities and they know they go. Because they say that nobody know they go in that the one day when they inside the place where they work there, now then they tell them people to go there because now they turn the thing off. When they turn them off, now they make them go inside it. Because no way, not anybody can just grab to go inside and inside electrical machine that you go inside like no. Now people there. So the only two solutions, one for fire the top management where they inside the too, and number two. The only way it did America so job are they call and make sure say as long as nobody know the work inside it, doing that they forget live wire they where they anybody will go there, the thing for shock you. So when they electrocute one or two people then when they don't see, say they don't two people, one or two people they don't die because they go attend for chief cables and then this will permanently solve the problem. Permanently. Because me, like I say, me not care who that whose party people that we go there. I don't care if the APC go there, SLPP go there, na this person. But me know say na APC people they do that. So now more they go score a political 2 points. So again, like I say, we got two solutions there. Fire the top management within at the place, number one, or not to even or fire the top management then, and also make sure that they get live, coins where they work at the place. Anybody where go there where you don't get authority for go there, you get electrocuted. When that don't happen once or twice, the people that will get the message, they will stop. The next thing we can discuss very quickly. Now, the Ernest by Koroma, he planned for repeat waiting happen at McKinney 2018. Obviously enough, it start for reasons say anyhow they look this year so Ernest by Koroma is not going to give power. The reason why you not want to give power, obviously enough, of course, we constitution not allow for run. That they have to tell anybody because you're not allowed because they say 2 consecutive terms. When a 5-year period, you don't want to. But what you want to do is see one remain in power. How it remain in power for influence them? How it influence them? It may not continue for decide who that for continue for for lead the party when they go into election. Now they go they give symbols to who that they want, and even the presidential candidate now in because waiting they look at God forbid. Of course, I don't say this now. It don't deal. They're not the kind to power, but don't even assume just for the assumption. Say they prevail at the election. Obviously, waiting will happen. Ingo gets Ingo actually did a McKinney, but the power, the exercise of power, really the man will go in a state house, no, get a power. Because when I look even inside the constitution, they don't make a sure say the president not go be part of the national advisory council, that they NAC, when they're the highest body. Of course, now they can't they communist people they can get any kind about super super higher authority, we go in authority, where even if now you they in power, but now then go to exercise power. So the of course will continue for remain as chairman of the party because now the life leader. So now waiting them would dictate to the so-called president, we go then a state house, so the more they will dictate to him, now it will be, now he will do. If you not do them, then they'll find ways to for pull up. So we are the advice to all the voters in Salion, please, and we not just continue with this government because this government, who said today, they not do very well. There is no need bringing in people that won't know what they do. Where for 11 years, where they in power, we know the utter destruction where they can do that the country. So there is no need. So when I just watch out, no matter what happen, and when APC finally decides say that they get a presidential candidate, now Uda and Espaikoma, that make up to today, they not give people the registration cards they hit. They not give them. The reason why they don't give them the registration cards they hit, they want to be absolutely sure that they wait till the last minute, then they give people the way they know say they're very loyal to them, and who side they want them vote, now then they go vote. So at the end of the day again, now others sub to weigh that way and by Kuruma they take again for remaining power and impose, and candidate one. Now they can't go to the third and final part of the program today because like you say, what do they do now? Thursday and Saturday now they come with the major programs where they make when I will call in, when I give your own opinion, all that thing. So the third and final keyword I want just to rub up now this with new currency, also in the context of the gasoline shortage where they place. Well, the new currency way by God power where they can be circulate, waiting that they remind me historically, this is a country we back to where we get we new money we come up 1964 where the Leons and cents we come up 1964. We be see the power and the strength of them. Because of the strength and power of the Leons that we get in 1964, historically speaking, business thrive in the country because the money they get power is very strong. So that what he do, he help create more business opportunities there. So this is exactly what they come and say, yes, this step where the government takes so for actually bring we money to a very respectable dignity. We they go back to what we get, we get currency, they will be get coins and then hopefully that way we yourself in the area of commerce, we say will be a factor. You know, go the work out bundle money. Then say the day, historically speaking, when they introduce with money before the advent of APC to power, elect you get 100 leons. You get how many leons? Not you know they bundle now. If they do like pocket, you don't even need forget back for put money. If they do any side with it, because one, the size of them is very it was apt, and the money, of course, I know even talk about the color side it be very attractive, and but above all, the money they get values them. So now that making it, we need for tell this administration, but could thank him for when they don't decide for bring respect our money, and we they go back to the good old days how money we did. Then finally, I want to talk about this gasoline business, this gas line we did in Salon, but in particular in Frito and Upline. I want to let people understand, see, this the government don't get nothing for this. Even America who they so now, gasoline don't go up. All this now because of waiting Mr. Putin don't do na Ukrainian. Waiting they go on and it get adverse effects. So what thing will they try for tell people them now? Will they tell them war? Nobody know they win a war, even if you know they directly. But because we then we are a multilateral nations. Once when they affect one nation, it is spread down to the other nations. Yes, we na Salion, we not in at the war fronts now Ukraine, what we did it. But don't forget, say it get global economic consequence and now we suffer. So it will be very immoral on the part of anybody for accuse this government here so of hiking gasoline price causing a shortage. No, Nigeria when an oil producing country, waiting they happen also, they said they go through the same problem to the extent that even they blame them. Most of them are grounded because of insufficiency in gasoline and supply. So waiting we need for do other than we sit on the cast blame, say, oh, that the government look, they don't have prices and they say, no. Waiting we need for do we need for now they pray, let God make this year with Mr. Putin, let they try subside, let the Western Alliance come inside and see how they will resolve this problem. So because like I'm saying, nobody no go get any political mileage out of this. No way. It's not possible to make a political mileage out of this. So the administration, we don't get increases in petrol, and not only we get increases, but even that the lines are long, we not able to continue. No, it's wrong. The problem now, so now waiting not happen now Ukraine, where now in Russia through Mr. Putin because of his ambition for grab, take to them like that. So, like I said, normally, Tuesday, we know they come with long stories and what you know. Now, a brief overview number would they give about, things, I don't know if they get comments and the viewers and send comments and so long go through that very quickly.
Professor, there is no useful comments to read. So, APC then, when in Canada, the forum now only for can cause. So, there is no useful comments for us to read. That's it. That's what I can say.
Okay, thank you. So, by God power, we will come again tomorrow, Wednesday, we will come back again. Chief Valley, they come tomorrow. Thursday, they come. Then Saturday, by God power, they come. So, until then, this is Kutubu command to sign off. We'll tell now, thank you for coming. So, that's it.
All right, Sierra Leoneans, I tell you, plenty thank you. Just like what been promised, we go even do the program as we do on the go. Unity Broadcasting, they right now in both city. We they head for go Kenema. Like I tell you, a lot of developmental scribes, and they will go continue for Kawit. Una stay glued and connected to Unity Broadcasting. The government is here to stay. Unity Broadcasting is here to stay. Let's put our hands together. Know that this SLPP government is a government that is ready to change the lives of Sierra Leoneans. I tell you, plenty thank you. I have been your host, Elizabeth Kefwe, Fabe, live in Bo City. So we will meet tomorrow and with Professor Monologue. And of course, we usual made in program when are defeating the lies of fake people. A lot of things that they will go tell now we get for defeat because we are live in the city of Bo. We don't come off Freetown now. I go Kenema. I want to do a developmental tour. Then I go they come. I will talk to Una authoritatively. So from Freetown now I'm in Bo, and from this broadcast I'm heading right to Kenema. When I come on Thursday, we come with a whooping good information. Oh, Nani for no. So till we meet again. I love you all, but the love of Mama Salon surpasses. So till tomorrow, broadcast with Monologue Elizabeth Kefwe Fabi Negendo.
Unity Broadcasting.